You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Hey guys, so as you saw in the introduction footage, we've got the yellow car right out there, and that car is a Precision Gen 2 5558 with integrated engineering drop-in rods, 830cc injectors with a Walbro 255 fuel pump. The setup on the red car is a little bit different. That car is integrated engineering 20mm wrist pin rods with JE 8.5 to 1 compression pistons, as well as a GT3582R turbo from Garrett. The injectors on those are going to either be Injector Dynamics 1000cc or Fuel Injector Clinic 1000cc's. We haven't decided which route we're going to go yet, but first things first, we got to get this block ready. So this is a block I got from a friend of mine down in Oklahoma City. He sold it to me for 50 bucks, and what we're going to do is take out all the stock hardware. You can see we've got the stock rods in it. So we're going to take out the stock rods, put in my IE rods and JE pistons, and then we're going to have to move all the accessories over from my old block. So I'm going to drop in some footage of what the piston looks like that caused this build to have to happen. But basically, I ran too much boost, and you can kind of see on the wall in there. Maybe we'll grab a light in a second and show you. You can kind of see on that wall in there that it's kind of gouged up, and what happened was I ran way too much boost, and that piston wrist pin retaining clip or Spyro lock fell out and caused the piston to get a little too sideways and gouge the block up. So what we're going to have to be doing is taking the remaining two pistons and rods out of this block, moving them into that block. Then we're also going to have to move over the accessory bracket, which I've already started to take off. We'll have to move the oil filter housing, and we'll have to move the clutch. Once all of that is moved over to the new block, we'll be able to get everything assembled and ready to go. So that's what I'll be working. Now, to give a little more background on why it's important that we do the rods and pistons on this car, the Volkswagen 20-valve 1.8T 06A blocks, if you guys aren't familiar with them, which I wouldn't expect anyone but the very niche community of Volkswagen enthusiasts to be familiar with how those blocks work. The standard connecting rod is about this thick, and they snap at about 300 wheel torque on spikes. There are definitely outliers that have made 400 plus horsepower on the things without having to do the rods, but we're going to err on the more safe side. So we've got Integrated Engineering's 20mm wrist pins, connecting rods with the JE 8.5 to 1 compression ratio pistons. So the rods, I'm not sure what kind of power level these are supposed to be good for, but supposedly at 500 plus you need a piston upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of right off the bat, as we'll be running a GT3582R turbo, which in comparison to what is stock on these cars, that's a stock KO3S. So we'll be running a bigger turbo, bigger injectors, bigger rods, better pistons. We'll be building the head eventually. We'll be doing cams. There's going to be a bunch of stuff that gets done to the car. First things first, we got to get the motor together. So in the next couple days, we'll be putting the motor together. We'll be filming it and getting it up on the channel. I just wanted to get a quick intro to show you guys what we'll be working with. So another added bonus content piece we can start working on, if there's any interest in it, would be these right here. I'm a big fan of go-karts. They're a lot of fun when my big go-karts don't run. So if you guys are interested in seeing this thing get renovated, just let us know and we'll do our best to work on it. So that is all for now. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want to see, or if you're excited about the build coming up, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, and let us know what you think.